Channel 11's Natalie Falconberry joins us live now from Marshall Sharp and West Loop with a look at what the roads look like right now. Natalie.
Yeah, Karen and Abner here at Marshall Sharp and West Loop. It is overpasses like the ones behind me that are a cause for concern anytime we have ice. Now, traffic's flowing pretty good right now. Road conditions looking okay, still a little wet from earlier this afternoon. We are expecting those conditions to worsen overnight when we get another hard freeze. And law enforcement officers are urging the public to drive safe and slow down.
So some of them have been weather related, and could have been, folks would have just slowed down a little bit. It might have changed the outcome of some stuff. But
something that Lubbock Police Department, county sheriffs, and DPS are all too familiar with. Even when the public is given plenty of warning on severe weather, Sergeant Johnny Burrs with DPS says people still don't account for the icy road conditions.
It's easy to try and take off or to think, well, the stop sign's still way down there. I don't have to stop till I get there. And then you go to stop and you slide through the intersection because you do have that patch of ice.
And those ice patches can be hard to spot. So if you can't avoid being out on the roads, make sure you're giving yourself extra time to arrive at your destination.
Then just watch your speed and watch out for the drivers around you. Make sure that that they are going to come to a stop and that they're stopping completely before the intersection, and give yourself time to stop also.
Of course, if you see any law enforcement officials on the side of roads trying to clear those scenes of crashes, please avoid that area, making sure you're giving them enough room to work and keeping you and others safe. We'll send it back to you guys where it's nice and warm in the studio. Karen and Abner.
Thank you, Natalie.